Hi, everyone. I'm Tanner Porter. I am a composer, performer, and a singer-songwriter. And I love writing everything from chamber music to orchestral music to songs with like guitar and fun arrangements. I'm a little bit of a visual artist as well, and I really love multiple mediums coming together. And I think that the stories that you can tell when that happens are so deeply rich. Words with music, the ability to highlight or subvert or let the audience in on a secret maybe that even the narrator doesn't know. I feel like this is a very Sondheim, speaking of theater, like move to have lyrics that are saying one thing and then the orchestration is saying something else, so that you know something that's happening internally in the narrator and the singer. So I love orchestral arrangement for that reason with song, and I think that there's just so many colors that you can access that can tell you so much like emotional material that's so meaningful. I heard about this program through Jacob Gottlieb, who is a major part of it and who sent me an email encouraging me to apply last year, and I didn't get it last year, and then I reapplied this year, and I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, it's an incredibly special model. It's very rare for a composer to be like inside of an orchestra for a long period of time. Usually when you work with an orchestra, you show up for a couple days, meet everybody, and then the premiere happens and then you leave. And it's a shorter term, relationship. But this is just such a special thing to like live with the orchestra, to be like on the team, to meet everybody, to know who you're writing for, and to spend, months learning from the players that you're going to write for and learning how to make the best kind of sound world. So I'm so excited. I'm really going to be like on the team with the players instead of just an outside person coming in for a few days. So I'm really looking forward to creating, strong relationships, but also learning about the players individually. What do they want to do? What do they like? What's exciting to them? And then I can incorporate that into my pieces as well. I'm also a singer, and I would love to get to do something that involves my voice. That would be extremely exciting to me if I got to sing with the orchestra at some point. I'm originally from California, and I have worked with students from K2 up through early college age. And I find working with younger artists who are forming their artistic identities so incredibly meaningful, because I think about when I was, anywhere between fourth grade and high school, the mentors that I had in my life who told me that my voice had merit and who treated me like an artist and who let me experiment and learn. And I really, I just would love to be that for any young artists in the community who are exploring songwriting or composition. I'm really excited, hopefully, to get to work with students of that age, so between early elementary and high school. Either, I think I had proposed to write pieces for student programs, but with the students very actively involved in the workshopping process and in the conception of the pieces. I also would be really happy to facilitate students, help students write their own works. I would really just love to be a resource for any students who are considering composition, considering songwriting. I love, telling stories with words. And I think, it would just be such a beautiful way to show songwriting as a vehicle for bringing together massive instrumentation and orchestrations, and the kind of story that you can tell gets so much more exaggerated and so much more colorful when you're able to bring both words and orchestration together. I get a little nerdy about text setting and all the ways that you can have a narrator say one thing and then the instrumentation either helping build up that information or subvert that information. That's such a special question, because that's just not something that is possible often when you're stepping into a orchestra or a ensemble for a few days. I think I'm just really looking forward to meeting the same people at multiple concerts, hearing what they loved about, even if it's not my work, what they loved about the concert, what they, are excited about, what is getting people like interested in the orchestra right now. So I, I love houseplants. I'm like a big houseplant person, and I live in New York right now. And I'm so excited to bring all of my plants to Kentucky and see how they do in the different weather. And I would love any recommendations for like nurseries that people enjoy. I'm so excited to continue to grow plants because I can grow them outside now too, which is so great. This is just like such an honor, such a special opportunity that I feel so lucky to be a part of, and seeing the amazing work that the composers last year did makes me so excited for what's to come. I feel like there's so much opportunity to just have a lot of fun and make some beautiful music together.